So this review took fucking forever. I apologize. Sorry, got distracted by other things. So Crunchyroll has added the second season of Arifureta, from Commonplace to World's Strongest. Um, I really liked the first season. Yeah, I hear it was actually pretty popular as a manga or whatever, but the anime, not so much. Was was not as well received. Very bad CGI. I am happy to announce that the bad CGI is back. However, Tio's dragon model is not as shitty as it was in the first season. Still bad. A little bit better though. She still has the fucked up jawline. Like, I don't understand her teeth as a dragon. Because one, she has like very long, thin, needle-like teeth, which are already kind of weird. She's not got a whole lot of them, like a lot of teeth. Like, you would think like full on teeth everywhere in like a dragon or something, right? And no. So there's a lot of gaps between these thin ass, long ass teeth, and then it's just like fucking coral. It just branches off in random fucking directions, and it just I don't. I'm genuinely wondering how the fuck is she meant to eat anything? Like, I know there are certain animals in real life, obviously, that kind of like, I can't think of what it is, but there was like this one thing. I think it might have been a fish or like an eel or snake or something, and their teeth are like pointed in weird directions, but like it makes sense. It works biologically. Hers, you can't fucking explain to me how that works. Like, it looks like she would stab herself more than anything she's trying to eat. It's a good thing she's in her humanesque, her human-like form, because I don't know how the fuck she would eat otherwise. Anyway, so that was random. But yeah, the first season I definitely like better than the second season. Yeah, I said it was on Crunchyroll, right? There are about 12 episodes in the second season, and then they also have 3 OVAs. Two of them, well, one's kind of like random and feels like an OVA, and then like the other two, where it says OVA 1, OVA 2, that's how it listed on Crunchyroll, by the way. And it feels kind of more like a movie, like a short movie, more than anything. And I went on Wikipedia and it says that I guess there are 4 OVAs, but I only see 3 here. So I don't know if which one's correct or not. If Crunchyroll hasn't added one, if they're planning to do one, I know nothing. I only know what's on Crunchyroll right now and what I've seen. But yeah. So Arifureta. I think I'm trying to think of why I like the first season better, and I think it has something to do with Hajime and the crew feel a lot more OP during the first season. Like, after the initial, like, out of the labyrinth thing, they definitely have a one up on their opponents. Where in this one, it feels very much more like the first, like, labyrinths they do, where they're not just like, don't they have their OP moments, but it definitely feels like there are people they're meeting, opponents they're facing that are definitely harder. They're struggling. They have to get by, and sometimes I just want to see the OP bullshit. So I think that's what it was. But the first season is, let's see. Well, they pick up after the first season, and it'd be kind of hinted that there's something's not quite right with, this god and the war going on. Obviously, we find out the Liberators. And in the second season, we see more and more how eerie the castle is. Like, it's so fucking obvious something is wrong there. Like, even an idiot would be like, hey, where the fuck is everybody? Like, it's just, I don't know nothing about any of this, but I feel like my red flag fucking beacon would be going off the hinges every 5 seconds. Because you're in this giant ass castle, not a lot of people there. Everyone's acting a little weird, everyone's like dead in the eyes. I was kind of surprised about the revelation for what that is. Like, part of me kind of was like, oh yeah, it's definitely this. only to be like, no, it's actually this. I'm like, oh, I thought it was this. Okay, so it's actually this. Okay, you got me. But yeah, but they're alone and just like, why? Like, it's so fucking annoying. Like, other than Hajime and Kaori, who ends up joining Hajime at the end of the first season. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? There's not a single one of you is like, like, they don't really show it in the anime, but, I did read that it was Hajime, who's the main character, was already kind of not trusting them outright. He wasn't super suspicious of him, but it seemed like he was, in fact, like, he had some caution to him, where everyone else just fucking threw it out the window. I don't know what the fuck happened. Which is no excuse because there are... like, at least, what was her name? Shizuku? She's, like, Kaori's best friend or something. Like, really? Like, y'all... what the fuck are you doing? And it's not even just like they're being sneaky. The villain's in the background. Like, no, it's... I got to this point and, like, they didn't show anything, but they did this one thing, and the way this one character reacted, I was like, yeah, I don't trust you. It's fucking you, isn't it? I ended up being right. I can't explain exactly what this person did, but just something about the way they moved and the way they showed them on screen for like one split second, I was like, why don't I trust you? I ended up being right. And then obviously there's this super obvious dipshit they have to look out for, which, again, I don't know why nobody's red fucking flag is waving. Like, at the very least, even if you didn't suspect him of what he did to Nagamo, I can't remember his fucking name, but it's very heavily implied it was him. If you've seen the first season, so I would expect you to fucking know if he's involved. But he's kind of like... he was always kind of like a bully type, it seemed like, and always bullying Nagamo. Because he likes Kaori. And Kaori likes Nagamo, so of course, you know... if he's gone, then I can have her. No, like, it's so much worse, though. No, it gets so much worse. Like, I knew he was gonna be a dipshit. I knew he was gonna be creepy, and he was gonna try something. But I was not expecting the, end result. I was just like, really? You're that fucking... you know what? He should have shot your ass. Just spared us some time. You aren't even a good villain, you're just annoying. I'm not trying to be vague, I don't know his fucking name. He's a redheaded, mean boy, little fucker. He's always trying to show off, and he's always mean, and then he kind of, like, cowers away anytime he's on screen now. Like, he's giving the, like, obviously something is wrong with this person, you shouldn't trust me. If they're not going to knife you, they're definitely going to leave your ass and not help you during a fight. They're going to fucking flee while you're the meat shield. He's giving those vibes, at the very least. So, again, I don't know how anyone's not going off. And then, like, the rest of the characters, I don't fucking care. Koki is supposed to be, like, the hero. He just feels very much like he has hero syndrome rather than he's the actual hero. Where he's like, I gotta save everyone! No, motherfucker. He does get, like, a little bit upset with Nagamo or Hajime, who's the main character. And it's just like... Ultimate's maybe just been like, yeah, no, you're mad because of this. Don't pretend you're mad for something else. You just... like, I think they have to... I'm gonna have to save them from a demon. Which also continues on later on. But it's just... they go down to, like, the Orcus Labyrinth to conquer it or whatever, and hopefully find Hajime because he's fallen down the thing in the first season. And, they meet a demon down there, and of course they're getting their asses whooped, and Nagamo has to go and save them, and the reason he ends up saving them is because they had their, like, their ninja spy character, whatever the fuck his class is, I can't remember. I think his class is assassin or something. So he sneaks away, manages to go to the Adventurers Guild where Nagamo happens to be with his crew, and brings him there. He saves them, and Koki gets mad, and Nagamo says, you're not mad at me for killing her, you're mad because you couldn't kill her, and you're trying to pretend you have a better reason to be angry. So it's very much that. Like, he's not a bad character, but Koki definitely has the... I'm the hero, I need to save everybody. Like, he's that really obnoxious character, like, let's go everyone, we gotta save people because that's the right thing to do. And I'm just like, These characters can be very annoying. Especially when they're compared to other characters like Nagamo, who are very much like, they were decent people and they would help, and then some shit happens later on, and then like there's a gap where they're not so much like, I gotta save everybody now. They're like look, I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna be realistic, bro. Like I have a love-hate relationship with goody-goody characters. With characters like Koki, they annoy the shit out of me. But if I'm gonna have like a goody-good character, I prefer characters like Rimuru from the time I got reincarnated as a slime, where it's not just so much that he's just, I'm gonna help everyone everywhere, yay. He does what he wants, does what he can, and he doesn't promise anything if he doesn't think he can actually deliver on it. And he basically says, I think a few times, I'm just gonna do what I can. And so like, I like the good person, but not the super goody two shoes, shove it down your throat, let's save everyone mentality. Like, I like people that are a little bit realistic. Like, they have a reason to hesitate. Like, do I really want to risk my life for these people I don't know? Can I even help them? If I want to help them, am I just going to make things worse? Like, the people that actually, like, think about it, they're more interesting as characters. Where people are like Koki, it's just like, you can't save everyone, bro, shut the fuck up. And I also like when they have, like, a reason to save someone. Rather than just like, I'm the hero, so I gotta save everybody. I don't know what that was. I really don't know. But yeah, it wasn't horrible. They have more labyrinths here. Like I said, they have more battles that are more not so one-sided than in the first season. Other than the main crew, no one really like stands out a whole lot to me. And actually, like, the rest of his classmates, to be perfectly honest, except Shizuku and maybe Koki and, like, the dipshit. The guy that's always bullying Nagamo, the fucking villain. Like I said, I can't remember his fucking name. No one really stands out to me. In fact, there were two characters I genuinely confused for one another because they looked like they were fucking brothers or something. I was like, oh, wait, what? What? But, and then I was spoiled a little bit with what happens later on with a character in the season. I was, again, a bit mistaken. Like, I did know that this thing happens to them, but I wasn't expected with how the resolution went. Again, it was kind of like how I said, like, oh, I know it's this, but it's not this. Anyway. So, yeah, that is Arifureta. It's on Crunchyroll. Watch it if you like. Okay, now spoilers. So basically, Kaori dies, and they bring her back using, well, they managed to save her. Like, I figured they were going to bring her back and her hair was going to turn white like Nagamo somehow did. But his, it was because he ate monster meat in the labyrinth, and he was dying, because I'm assuming the reason it's toxic is because humans don't naturally have mana in them, so he ate a monster. Monsters have mana. That fucked up his body, but luckily he had the fucking holy water and dripping from the cave, whatever the fuck it was, and that's what spared him. So that's gonna be something like that. Like, maybe they would use the holy water or some kind of effect, and somehow her hair would get white like Naga's. No, it's, she does die, but they managed to save her, and then they use the body of the god's apostle. And I guess Nagamo can, like, I thought, oh, maybe her body is so damaged they have to, like, use this chick's body. And no, apparently she can go back to her body. It was fucking fine. There's just, she wanted to be stronger, so she wants that fucking body, and she can switch whenever she wants. And I was just like, so that surprised me. And I was also describing that I thought everybody in the castle had been, like, hypnotized or something, or drugged in some way. But no, they actually, what it was is they were not hypnotized. It was actually one of the kids, again, I don't fucking know her name, but she's one of the heroes that were with them, the classmates. And apparently she's a necromancer. And what she did is she has this skill, I think she created or something, or tweaked a skill of hers or something, where basically what happened was, she killed them, all these people that are acting weird. So, like, the king, a bunch of knights, that knight captain eventually, the vice captain also, they all, they're dead. And she's basically using them, but the skill is, while it's really powerful, is that she can only do it one person at a time. It has to be right after death. Otherwise it won't work. So essentially it sounds like the demons, as well as Dipshit McGee. Again, I can't remember his fucking name, the redheaded bastard. He has crimson hair. Like anime red crimson hair. And wannabe villain boy, we'll call him that. Wannabe villain boy. I don't know if he helped or not. I'm assuming he did to some extent. But yeah, I guess maybe they came in, killed, and then she like slowly built it up. But she wasn't the one going around killing everyone, obviously. These are fucking knights. Like, I can't understand her getting maybe a couple with sneak attack. But again, they're fully armored knights. So, of course, she would have to have, like, demons or something else helping her doing the killing. And then her coming along and doing their skill right after. But, there were a couple of moments where, again, like, red flags. Where it's like... So, like, all the students get captured. Because apparently what this bitch's angle was... Is she teamed up with the demons. And the reason she did it is because she wants Koki. And she likes Koki. But she knows that Koki doesn't like her. So her idea is essentially to resort to necrophilia. Where she's like, I'm gonna kill you, and then you'll be mine forever. I'm just like, fucking great, we got a Yandere. And then, yeah, that was Dipshit McGee's wannabe villain boy was just like, I'll stab Calorie, and then I'll fuck her by body. I'm just like, oh, good. Jeez, I was expecting some kidnapping. I was not expecting necrophilia to take place. You don't see anything, but like that's kind of where they were going. They didn't care if they liked him anymore. It was like, you're like, it works. So that was a little fuckity fucked up. No, but like they're captured by the knights is what I was trying to say. And I don't think it had been revealed yet. Like it had been revealed that this chick was the one that did it, but not that she was using, not that they were dead yet. So the maid comes along. She's like, help. Very monotone talking about like, help me, Shizuku. And then she's like, oh, what's wrong? And like stabs Shizuku. I'm just like, all of the knights there are clearly either on her side or hypnotized or whatever. Yet they let this one maid through. She manages to get through this wall of soldiers. This maid that we haven't seen any combat prowess from or hinting or anything from. And all these motherfuckers look dead in the eyes and are talking monotone. Call me fucking crazy, but I wouldn't trust you. I don't care if it's the maid. I don't care if it's a 3-year-old toddler. I wouldn't trust it near me. I'd be like, nope, red flags. But no, yeah, she gets stabbed, and I'm just like, I visibly had to be like, oh, are you fucking Shizuku, you dumb bitch. So there were a couple moments like that where it was supposed to be like, a big villainous reveal, and I'm just like, it was very much like, if you've seen that Pro, was it ZD, his name on YouTube, I love his skits, where it's like, the character is like giving off the obvious villain vibes, the entire thing, the entire like storyline, and there's that one person that like knows, but everyone says like, Lysanderoth, it was you all along. He's like, yes, my machinations laid undetected for years, and it like pans off to him play, or like the main character, whatever he's playing, just it's so good. I love his skits. They're short, they're so good though. Like, I would be shocked if you haven't seen him. He has so many good ones. And, yeah, Pro ZD. He's awesome. I also just learned he's a voice actor. I didn't know that. Apparently he's in a few things. I don't know. He's in... I just know him for his skits on YouTube because it was recommended one day, and I've been cackling to them ever since. But yeah, it gives off those vibes. Where just, like, it feels like I'm the one, like... Neros is like, oh, Lysanderoth, it was you! And I'm just like, you're all fucking idiots. Like, you never love a show, and then the character in that show is so fucking stupid. Even if they were your favorite character at some point, they do something so fucking stupid that you're just like, yeah, I don't even feel bad for you getting stabbed. You're just a fucking idiot. Like, you failed Darwinism at this point. This is just the calling at this point. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I think I've ranted on enough, but don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it, but yeah, the first season was definitely more my my style. I had more fun watching that, but I did enjoy seeing more of Miu, and that was cute. We finally get to meet her mom. That was cute, and you know, we got more dungeons. We got more boss fights. What do we want to call them? Now as for new characters, I don't remember. Did they show the princess in the first season? Um, for being like the main character, like it's definitely Hajime, and then like we have Kaori and that kind of thing. But other than that, we don't see a whole lot of like the other students or whatever. Like we'll eventually get like a panning over of them doing some shit, but they definitely feel like the side characters sometimes, where you're just like, oh fuck, that's right, you're in the story too, like. But yeah, I can't really recommend it to you. Arifureta is more of a, I don't know. Like I said, I've never read the manga. It's supposed to be much better, and apparently they really fucked up the anime. But I don't know. It's not even a hate watch. It's a, I don't know. It's you're bored out of your mind, and you want to see something kind of stupid with some, I don't know. It's not bad. I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, I really can't recommend it because it didn't stand out a lot to me, and I think part of me was kind of worried for that, as well as distracted by other stuff, and that's why it took so long to get to this and like to actually watch it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, check my videos, and I hope you enjoyed my ranting. Bye.